What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today. We got a 3-game set against the second place in the division team, the Milwaukee Brewers. Oh, we are into September now. We are hopefully going to lock up the division here in the next couple of weeks. Elimination number for the worst team in the division is 7. The Brewers, their elimination number is 14. And yeah, here we go. Bottom of the first, Cardinals already up 2-0. Runners on first and second, 2 away as I'm standing in for the first time, batting 7th in the order. And yeah, let's only swing a pitches inside the zone and drive in a run here. German Marquez on the mound for Milwaukee. He's not doing great. Got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, if I'm seeing that right. 97 on the sinker. 90 on his slider and circle change as well. First pitch, right down the middle. Super late swing there. Fouled off. And there we have it. An 0-1 count to start things here in the bottom of the first. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. The slider on the outside corner, and it's an 0-2 count in a hurry. Way out in front of that slider there, and this is not looking good. The 0-2 pitch is chopped up the middle. That's going to score the runner from second. He is booking with 98 speed, so he's going to score from second. I failed on the dynamic challenge, though, because I swung at one outside of the zone, but it still drove in the run, so we have a 3-0 lead already here. Still only 2 outs in the first inning. Top of the fourth, when we come back to it, Tyrone Taylor's at the dish for Milwaukee. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout on his line score. Milwaukee is currently behind the Cardinals, a score of 3-1. There's a runner on second and 1 away. The 2-2 pitch, though, sent up the middle to me. That's going to be the second out in the inning. There's 2s everywhere. With the exception of the runner on base, he is now at third base with 2 away here in the top of the fourth. Next batter is Omar Narvaez. He's 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI to his credit so far today. The 1-1 pitch here with 2 outs and the runner on third from Jackson Jobe, or Joby maybe, is a ground ball, slow roller. He's booking down the line, but we're going to get him easily and limit the damage. We only have a 3-1 ball game now as we move in to the bottom of the fourth. All right, 1 away and nobody on as I'm standing in here in the bottom of the fourth. 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI on my line score. So here we go again. Second at-bat against German Marquez. He's thrown 53 pitches to this point in the game. And the first pitch, wow, that should have been a strike. That caught the inside corner, but it was called a ball by the home plate umpire. So we're ahead in the count 1-0 now. Oh, swing and a miss, the knuckle curve off the outside corner, and the count is back to even at 1-1. I guess you could say that's where it should be anyway. The 1-1 pitch is off the plate away. Four-seamer at 96 does not catch the outside corner. So now we're back ahead in the count, 2-1. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat is a four-seamer above the zone. Swing and a miss on my behalf. Evens up the count again at 2-2. The next pitch is off the plate away. Slider does not get me to swing at it. And we have a full count here in this second at-bat of the game. Well, our second at-bat of the game. Payoff pitch is on the inside corner. Slow roller to first. He's going to take it to the bag himself. And yeah, better than a strikeout, but still not exactly productive. Except we did make German Marquez throw a few pitches there for the 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. So we come back top of the fifth. Ian Happ is on the Brewers now. And he's 0 for 2 on the day. Got an 0-2 count here against Jackson Joby. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch. A little ground ball up the middle. We'll throw to first easily, getting him to retire the side in the top of the fifth. Bottom of the sixth. We're coming back to the plate for the third time here. Runner on second, 2 away. And Brian Slaughter is on the mound for the Brewers. And they're giving me an intentional walk. That's intriguing. I haven't seen very many of those this season. But, yeah, I don't know why they would do that. I'm not exactly a huge threat at the plate. My batting average doesn't say so. But it works out for him as top of the seventh. It's still a 3-1 ball game. Cardinals in the lead. Bryce Terang at the plate. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Got a runner on first and 1 away. 0-1 the count here against reliever Anthony Misowicz. We're looking for a double play all the way, but this ground ball to the left side is not going to be too conductive for it. So we just throw to first, get the second out here in the top of the seventh, and there's now a runner on second. Productive out for Terang, but there's only 1 more out left for them in the top of the seventh. Cardinals do end up taking the win here. Final score 3-2. So let's move on to game number 2, shall we? See if we can keep this little win streak going. And while this one's loading in, I'd like to remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. You can also like and comment on the video. All of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first here, Jonathan Daza at the plate. He's hitting .258 on the season. He's an all-star in the previous season, but not this one. 1 out, nobody on for him. He's got a 1-1 count here against Pablo Lopez. He sends a ground ball to the right side. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first is well ahead of him. And that's the 2nd out in the top of the first. 2 batters later, we have Gleyber Torres at the plate. He's hitting .281 on the season. He's got an 0-2 count here with a runner on second and 2 away. Let's see what he does here with the 2-strike pitch from Pablo Lopez. Ground ball up the middle. We'll throw to first. That'll be an easy play to retire the side. And we're moving on to the bottom half here. All right, bottom of the second. Cardinals are up 1-0 here. I am batting 6th in the order today. There's nobody out, nobody on. And Ethan Small is on the mound for the Brewers. He's got a 93-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer, nothing else over 82 miles an hour. First pitch is right down the middle. That four-seamer sent out to deep right field. It is off the wall in the Cardinals bullpen. Finally, a center fielder gets a glove on it. And I get an easy stand-up double, starting things off here in the bottom of the second. I like it. I like it a lot. Bottom of the third, runner on first and 2 away. Cardinals are up 2-0 now. I did score a run after hitting that double in my previous plate appearance. Let's see what I can do against Ethan Small this time around. The first pitch from him here. Come on, big guy. Oh, two-seamer that I popped up to the other second baseman. There you are, big guy. Easy pop out there. And that retires the side in the home half of the third inning. Top of the fifth, when we come back to it, Joey Weimer is at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in the second inning in his first plate appearance. There's 1 out, nobody on for him, and he's got an 0-1 count here against starter Pablo Lopez. He bunts one down the first base line. First baseman's going to take that to the bag himself. Call that one 3 unassisted. And now there's 2 away in the top of the fifth. Bottom half of the sixth. Apparently I'm leading things off here. Score is now 2-1. Cardinals still in the lead. And we have Joel Payamps on the mound for the Brewers now. He's got himself a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 96 on the sinker. He hits a 90 with the circle change, only 84 with his slider. First pitch from him, though. Oh, slider. 81 miles an hour had me way out in front. Swing and a miss makes it an 0-1 count. The next pitch is off the inside corner. Another slider at 83 miles an hour this time. And the count is evened up at 1-1. Third pitch of the at-bat. It's a slider just off the outside corner. Man, he's throwing me a steady diet of those bad boys. The 1-2 pitch here is off the outside corner. Another slider way outside. Watching that one go by evens up the count at 2-2. The next pitch, a slider well below the knees, swing and a miss. And there's a strikeout for my line score. All right, bottom of the eighth. It's still a 2-1 ball game. I'm standing in for the fourth time here. Got 2 outs, nobody on. Brian Slaughter's on the mound. And we get a dynamic challenge here. Dang it. Let's try to hit a single or better. That seems to be the better option for me. Now, Brian Slaughter's got himself a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on the splitter, only 86 on the changeup. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat from him. Swing and a miss, the four-seamer in the top third of the zone. And we have an 0-1 count after swinging way too late to make contact there. The 0-1 pitch is, over the outside corner. Nice location there. 0-2 the count after watching that one go by over the plate. The 0-2 pitch is not going to be that close. Four-seamer was low and away, 40,091 in attendance here. We have a 1-2 count here, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, the changeup low and away. And there's a second strikeout for me in this game. Top of the ninth, still a 2-1 ball game. Runner on second, 2 away. Luis Urias at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day, got a home run on his line score. He's got a full count here against reliever Miguel Castro. And here is the payoff pitch. Simple ground ball out here to second base. We're going to throw to first. And that seals the win for the Cardinals. 2-1 the final score here in game number 2. Move on to game number 3, see if we can complete the sweep and knock a lot of numbers off of that elimination number for the Brewers here. We've already taken 4 off of it. It was 14 at the beginning of the series. Can we knock it down to 8? Let's see. Top of the first, Ian Happ at the plate, hitting .257 on the season. Got runners on first and second, and nobody out against starter Mike Soroka. He's got a 1-2 count, though, so let's see what we get here. Soroka kicks and deals. Chopper to the left side. Shortstop gets a glove on that. Throw to me at second. Jump throw to first. 6-4-3. The double play there to make it 2 outs. And now a runner on third for the Brewers. No score when we come back to it. Top of the second. 2 outs and nobody on for Tyrone Taylor. He's hitting .242 on the season. Got a 2-2 count here against starter Mike Soroka. There's the pitch. Simple ground ball here to second base. And throw to first in plenty of time. Retires the side. We're moving on to the bottom of the second. Correction. Top of the third. 2 outs, nobody on. Bryce Turang is at the plate here again. He's hitting .257 on the season. Got a 1-2 count with 2 outs and nobody on. Another simple ground ball here to second. I'll take those all day long. Throw to first. Gets them in plenty of time. We're moving to the bottom of the third now. And I should be up to the plate here. Should be. There we go. Bottom of the third. I am batting 7th in the order. So, yeah, intriguing. .235 batting average coming into this. Jansen Junk on the mound. 12-6 curve. Just misses the outside corner there. Wow. He's got a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer and a 90-mile-an-hour circle change. That's all he's got that's quick. Next pitch from Junk is, whoa, up and in. Dusting me off the plate there with the four-seamer. Got a 2-0 count, though, after the judicious call on the first pitch and the second pitch being well outside of the zone. The 2-0 pitch is on the inside corner, and I send it into right field for a base hit. Starting my day with a single here in the bottom of the third. I'll take a hit any way I can get him. Bottom of the fourth, it's a 2-0 ball game now. 2 outs and nobody on as I'm standing in for the second time here. I hit a single in the third, and I'm already back up in the fourth. That's intriguing. All right, Jansen Junk still on the mound for the Brewers. Here's the first pitch of this at-bat, and it's off the plate way away. Slider there, not even close to the zone. 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. The second pitch just misses the outside corner and just a smidge high as well, so it's a 2-0 count now. The 2-0 pitch. Gripped and ripped on the slider, but a little too far out in front of that, and it finds its way into foul ground and out of play. We now have a 2-1 count. The next pitch is low and away. Circle change makes it a 3-1 count. Holy mackerel. Can I draw a walk here in the fourth? Let's see. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, 8 up the first baseman. It rolls all the way into the right field corner. We now have a single and a stand-up double on our line score for the day. We got the easy half of a cycle going on here. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about it. Top of the fifth, nobody out, nobody on for Rafael Ortega, who's 0 for 1 on the day. He's got a 1-2 count here against starter Mike Soroka. And let's see what he's going to send my way here. Simple ground ball up the middle. A little bit of a slow roller. He's booking down the line, but we're still going to get him by a couple of steps there for the first out in the home or visiting half of the fifth. Coming back top of the sixth, runner on first and 1 away for Ian Happ, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Milwaukee is now losing by a score of 3-1. And yeah, let's see what happens with this 0-1 pitch from Soroka. Sharp ground ball gets by Arenado at third into left field. So there's now runners on first and second, only 1 away here in the top of the sixth. Ooh, bases are loaded here. A couple batters later, Trey Mancini at the plate. And there's still only 1 out here in the top of the sixth. Now Mancini's 0 for 1 on the day. It's getting an 0-1 pitch here from Mike Soroka. Oh, not going to be able to get that one. That gets into right field. Throw to the plate. He's not going to get him. 2 runs score on the single. Runners now first and second. Only 1 out in the top of the sixth, and we are tied up at 3. Bottom of the 7th, we're still tied at 3. I'm standing in for the 3rd time here with nobody out, nobody on. Let's see if that belly full of Cracker Jack gets me that triple or home run to get a little more progress towards the cycle. Check swing on the curveball at 77 in the top of the zone. If ever there was one to put in the cheap seats, that was it, boys and girls. Just a smidge early on it, but the game check swung me. We have Robert Gasser on the mound for the Brewers here. He's got a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer. Next pitch from the lefty. Swung on and missed. The slider in the zone there, way out in front of it. And 0-2 is the resulting count. Got a piece of the curveball at 76 miles an hour that time around, still way out in front of it. So the count remains 0-2 after fouling that one away. Oh, chopping at the curveball well off the inside corner. First baseman comes into the infield grass, makes the play. And that is the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Cracker Jack didn't do me no favors there. Top of the 8th, Milwaukee is now leading 6-3. Runners on first and second, 2 away for Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Got a 1-2 count here against reliever Andrew Chafin. Let's see what we get with this pitch. Simple ground ball to the right side. We'll throw to first, take the easy out, and the top of the 8th is now over. Moving on to the bottom half, see if we can chip into that 3-run deficit. Top of the 8th, yeah, we've gotten 1 run back. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Milwaukee in the lead. I am 2 for 3 on the day. The runner on second and 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Giovanni Gallegos is on the mound now for the Brewers. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 89 on the circle change, 88 on the slider. First pitch is sent to the shortstop. Oh, that's not going to do the job. He throws across the diamond to get me at first by a step. And the 8th inning is now over. We're heading into the 9th, down by 2. Brewers take the win in game number 3. They avoid the sweep. The elimination number for them is still 10. Oof, what a series. Yeah, we still take 2 out of 3, though, so I'm plenty happy with that. So, now that the series is over, it's also going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. You can also do the fun social media things if you so feel inclined. So, yeah, on that note, we will see you in the next one.